Hey there, before we get any further, be sure to enter our brand new giveaway. We have an awesome framed Spider-Man photo signed by Stan Lee himself. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and watch the entire video. Thanks for watching.
Hi, and this is another Piece of the Past quick opinion. You know, Fox News commentator Tomi Lahren's new book is a must, but not for political pundits like you'd think, but for girls of all ages, and a few men I know of too. Let me tell you how I would come to know or have any opinion about her book. I've had the honor of interviewing a great many stars so far in life for Sirius Radio, for TV shows, Blockbuster Video years ago, even as a red carpet correspondent. All you teenagers now, you need to Google what it means by Blockbuster Video. One memorable interview for me for Sirius Radio was actress Loni Anderson. A true beauty, everyone can admit to that, right? Past wife to Burt Reynolds, star of such TV shows as WKRP in Cincinnati. Well, I wanted to interview her very badly because I wanted to ask her this one question. What's it like to know you're beautiful? And has it opened more doors than it closed? But unfortunately, when I ran across her at my show, The Hollywood Show at the time, she had nothing to promote. Because of that, her manager turned down my interview request. The gall. So with nothing to lose, I went to her and told her this was going to be my opening question to her, that I was still interested in hearing the reply for myself. She said, "Stop right there. I'll do the interview. As long as you ask me when we're live exactly what you were going to ask me." So we took her to the booth, we mic'd her up for the Sirius show, I did the interview. She did not disappoint. She said to me, "You know, in all the interviews I've done for decades now, no one has ever asked me that question." Incidentally, the answer was basically that it opened more doors than it closed, although she told some fabulous stories about both. So I found myself now in a Barnes & Noble store looking at conservative commentator Tomi Lahren's new book called Never Play Dead, or How the Truth Makes You Unstoppable. A title that appealed to me, obviously. And this beautiful blonde girl on the cover. Now, to be sure, I already knew who she was. In fact, I had played her famous snowflake video from one of her Final Thoughts broadcasts for my own two teenage children, both of whom did exactly what she predicted in that video, by the way. And that was just to be offended by being called a snowflake. That was about as far as it went. I would be glad to call them something else, by the way, if we could think of anything that melts or folds faster than a snowflake. Anyway, one viewing of anything that Miss Lahren has ever posted, and even if you disagree, you would have to agree she was intelligent. But did this book in my hand at Barnes & Noble really speak to me at all? No, probably not. But I'm a voracious reader, and as a conservative, I've been maligned so much in this hateful leftist society that's brewing out there right now. I thought it might be just a cozy read. I thought I would hear someone with similar views, make me feel good about that. So I bought it for that reason alone. But what I realized once I read her book is it will never likely be read by the people that it could benefit the most. It is a life-affirming change I think this book would honestly have in young girls. As the dad myself to a beautiful 17-year-old, not saying that as her dad, by the way, everyone with eyes agrees who's ever seen her. She is gorgeous, but has a staggering self-esteem issue, which as a man I cannot understand. Tomi Lahren, who is, as of this speech here, 28 years old, lays it bare in this book, with the truth and honesty as the title suggests. The political inside this book really is not the point, I don't think. I wonder if it was her point in writing it. Anyone who would buy it would already likely be a fan of hers. But what I wish in a perfect world, which we know drastically out there is not right now, is that women everywhere, and a lot of men, make this a must-read book for their children, male and female, but especially female. The phenomenon of a girl as intelligent and beautiful as Tomi, and as my own daughter, in facing what she has, what I'm sure both of them have, with no role model to learn basic self-esteem from. Certainly it can't be learned from social media. In fact, social media is much of the problem. But in her book, she breaks it down with practical advice on how she has led her life so far. And no matter how tough a teen girl may have it in high school or beyond, let's face it, none of them have had that hate and vitriol thrown at them like Tomi Lahren has. But so like Loni Anderson before her, Tomi's had quite a few doors, I would think, opened by the fact that she is, as we say in the South, easy on the eyes. Even threw a few shekels her way. I did for the book, for who knows, perhaps the same reason. But in the end, you walk away with realizing how very intelligent, observant, and relevant she is today, especially for women everywhere. Forget your politics. I don't think the book is a political book. Shocking but true, right? But it is a book everyone aged 12 to 22 especially should be reading. You'll thank me if you do. Of course, like Tomi's final thoughts, this has just been my opinion.